Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. I am going to do a eggless corn pie. It was requested. Here's my full setup. You will need some whole kernel corn. You will need cream style corn, freshly chopped parsley, red pimentos and onions, cheddar, local cheddar, and of course corn flour, or what we call cornmeal here, salt and pepper and butter. Just watch all the steps that I'm taking. It's very easy to follow. I think no matter how much corn pie I cover, there is always a request for me to do corn pie. So this is why I'm doing the eggless one. I'll say from very early on in the demo, the difference with the eggless corn pie is that it's not as fluffy or light and airy as its a counterpart. That's the only difference. The person that requested the demo, they know who they are. I don't call names. Everyone is entitled to their own privacy. So I'm getting exactly 2 tablespoons of butter into my pan. And there went my 2 spoons of butter. This is going to be the 3rd corn pie demo that we have on the YouTube channel, and no matter how much, like I said, I do it, it seems to always be in very high demand. Very high demand. So this is the reason I'm covering this one over. So at this stage, you will see me do this all the time. I'm going to get in my onions and pimentos. I like to see the red against the corn flour, so that's why I always use it when I'm dealing with corn flour. If you want, you can use about 1/4 cup of freshly, depends on how much corn pie you are making, freshly shredded carrots. Also looks lovely in there. I am making cheese sauce. Let me say, regular corn pie, a lot of times it does not call for any cheese. Without the cheese, it is very bland. Remember, I didn't say it is a vegetarian corn pie, because a lot of vegetarians, especially vegans, they don't eat any product whatsoever from animals. What I did say at start of demo is that it is an eggless corn pie. There is a difference. There's a huge difference. I'm just going to put a bit of nutmeg in there to warm it up. I already have it grated. When I say warm it up, to make things, give it a nice woodsy flavor. That's all I mean. So about a pinch, about that much. And you see it is already fully liquid. The sauce is already made, the cheese sauce. I'm going to get in my cream style corn at this stage. When you're working with canned stuff, especially canned stuff like cream style corn and all of that, try and hold off on salt as much as you can, or any seasonings containing sodium and salt, because these things are processed with salt. Also, your regular whole one, like the whole kernel corn and so forth, rinse it with some water and use paper towel to absorb the water. I'm going to just add a bit of all-purpose complete seasoning, not much. Remember, I just said why, okay? I don't think I need to repeat myself where that is concerned. And I love the color of this particular brand. I'm not calling brand. I don't do sponsored content just yet on my channel. But I happen to prefer certain brands, and I stick with only those brands that I like. I'm going to need my freshly cracked pepper, medley of peppercorn, and I'm going to get my my corn flour or cornmeal right in there. I am using Stonewall Kitchen brand mixed peppercorn. I got it at the specialty one of a kind gourmet food store in West Trinidad. I have a blog on them on my channel. Brook Foods is the name of that store. I don't know of any other store like them in Trinidad. It's in West Trinidad, Ego Martin to be exact. Keep your fire low at this stage, please. And I'm just going to get the corn flour in. You will need a whisk. And this is not the quick drying version of corn pie. I'm going to make it very moist. Because remember, I already don't have the moisture of my eggs. So I have to play it very safe and not go too, not add too much of the corn flour. Because if I do that, it's going to make the pie too dry. So just a bit more, and it's where I'm going to leave things. You don't ever top your corn pie with your cheese because it will not, you won't even know it's there. It won't be nice. So just leave it all together out, okay? So here is where I'm going to leave things. You see how moist it is still? Right here is where you want to leave it once you are making it eggless. I'm going to just get it straight into my baking dish at this stage. Get all of it out of your whisk. It just behaves miserably in the whisk at times. Make sure everything is incorporated by giving a next stir, a final stir. It's going to get into my my baking dish at this very moment. I happen to love palm. Sometimes I do a go-between of palm non-stick cooking spray and cold press extra organic virgin olive oil spray. But today I'm using palm. You want to give a good spray. You don't want your beautiful whatever you are cooking or baking to stick up. It will look like a lot, it's not. I didn't call measurements on purpose because this will vary by how much persons you are cooking for. So I cannot give you a measurement unless I'm talking a standard size pie. You all know when it comes to ovens what I always say, right? I do like to speak on that. I'm going to sprinkle some parsley at the very top of my corn pie. You all know I stay clear of that because why? Every oven behaves differently. That's going to vary by the age and model of your oven. You know how your oven behaves, so just keep monitoring it. What I will say is that you don't want to ever put anything you are baking to the bottom rack of your oven, the floor or lower rack. Always put it in the center rack, on the center rack or on the upper rack. Monitor it a lot. This is not going to take long to go by, okay? You just want to make sure that it's level so when it bakes you have proper presentation. If you just cut corners at this stage, you might have a pie with a lot of issues. It's not going to take very long to dry to be served, but you know, you can use less corn flour if you want, if you have the time to wait on it to serve it, that is. So as simple as that, it's done. I am going to come back live and show you guys, live stream and show you guys final presentation. Just let me sprinkle on the fresh parsley. And there is a difference, if you might come across this and be wondering, there is a difference with this and cuckoo. I have a cuckoo demo, check it out. There's a big difference. And you put it on to bake until it's golden or, you know, nice yellow perfection. It's as easy. So I'll be back with you all, right? Alright guys, bye. Thanks for watching.